My name is Mr. Nick. I'm from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater St. Louis. How are you? I hope that you're doing fine, keeping safe, and finding a way to enjoy your extended break. We are going to be doing virtual learning. Virtual learning is a way for us to interact with you guys while you're away from the club. Today we will be working on activities from Passport to Manhood. Passport to Manhood is a Boys and Girls Club program that takes boys through a journey of what it is to become a man. We give them the tools that it takes when they're dealing with their challenges on becoming a man. Today the topic is values and personal decision making. There are 3 objectives that we'll be learning today. 3 objectives. 1 is recognize the meaning and importance of values. 2 is learn what it means to make value-based decisions. 3, see how values relate to responsibilities. Now, I want you to take a little second or two and define the word value. Think about what that means to you. If you came up with the definition or something around here about what an idea that's important and what's right and wrong, then that's about right, and that's the definition of what value means. Think of some examples of value. Friendship, leadership, generosity, loyalty, honesty, and the list goes on. Now, them values can help you make very good decisions. So let's go over a scenario. Let's say you're the captain of a basketball team, Kobe. And you have a basketball tournament tomorrow at 10 o'clock. But then, 10 o'clock in the morning. But then your friends call and say, let's go to Flying Spider. My mom is taking us to Flying Spider in the morning. There is no right or wrong answer, but what does your values tell you to do? Do you go with your friends and be in friendship? Or do you go with your teammates and play in that basketball game? Values help us shape what we do. Our personal values help us relate to our identity. Our unique characteristics makes us different from others. So for instance, loyalty, you're probably going to be a good friend or definitely a supportive brother to one another. Courage, you're probably going to like to do new things. You have to be a courageous person to want to try on new challenges and things in life. If you value nature, then you like going outside, making sure things are clean, exploring the outdoors, maybe even climbing trees. Also, values can go into groups. We have society values, we have group values, and we have individual values. So for instance, society values, so here in the United States, we value freedom. Group values may value something like teamwork, working together to accomplish a goal. Individual values, if you value getting good grades in school. So we all have, values can also be clumped up into groups. We also develop our values from people around us. So I want you to take a second and think of people that you may relate to these values or where you may have gotten your values from. That's a good 5 seconds right there. You may have said something like your mom. You may have said like a teacher at school. You might say like a staff from the Boys and Girls Club. It could be hard work if you're a basketball player, from Kobe. If you're a football player, Patrick Mahomes. We all find ways that we relate to one and how we how we relate and what's our values. Another word I want you to think about is responsibility. Responsibility is being in charge of something, being trusted with something important, or being able to choose for yourself between right and wrong. Responsibility and values go hand in hand. When people feel that you have showcased certain values, they give you certain responsibilities. So for instance, in the Boys and Girls Club, when we feel that you showcase the responsibility and your values are in line with certain things, we give you the responsibility of maybe being a part of the kids club, being a part of Torch Club. And then you have the responsibility of help leading the club. That's all from the certain values that we see in you. And one of the key words is leadership. Some people possess that value, leadership. So, as you're on your way to becoming a man and as you go through this journey, it takes a lot of responsibility in what you're doing. And today we have learned a lot about values and how they shape your life. We're going to get to this activity that we're about to do, and we're going to see what values that you feel that you have individually for yourself. We're going to make a personal tree, and the leaves and the branches are going to represent your value system. So for this activity, all you need a writing utensil, so whether that's a marker, pencil, pen, whatever, and then you would need a piece of paper. So I would use the whiteboard, and I'm going to erase it, and then we can get to That's the best looking tree I've seen all day. So, wish I had a little bit markers that had, color or whatever, but we'll go with this. I know yours look a lot better, but mine's look very good. All right, so family. Family to me is everything. Just the importance of being around. For me, my wife, daughter, my mom, and that aspect, I really enjoy family. Loyalty for me has been a brother, friendship, a husband, co-worker, everything. Helping others for me is to see my community do better and help out my community the best way I know how. Hard work, put forth your best effort at every step of the way. Respect is how I want to be treated, so that's definitely how I expect to treat others also. So you can have different ones. I know I had one you can have another one that has education. You can have one that may have honesty. You can have one that you like to work out. So fitness could be a value of yours. Healthy living, healthy lifestyles. So this is just my personal that I had at the moment. So I want you to take hopefully you did it on a piece of paper. If not, get time out to do it with your family, or have time to make sure you put it down on a piece of paper. Even if it's not a tree, put down your values. Maybe even hang it up in a room or anything when you're going through certain situations, you can always go back and refer to this, or you can these can help you out with certain situations in life. So definitely keep this and keep up with it, and keep in mind and have a clear vision, and it can help you out later on in life. Now, we went through what it is to have values, what are values, what's the definition of values, examples of values. We learned about how certain situations can help you by having values and knowing what your values are. We went over responsibilities and how responsibilities and values relate to one another and how they can help you in life. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for a short video from YouTube that'll reinforce the things that we just went over. Also, remember to stay safe and tune in to more videos to come from Boys and Girls Club of Greater St. Louis.